In the Kingdom of Shu, Liu Bei's heir Liu Chan had succeeded the imperial mandate. In all military affairs was delegated to Zhuge Liang's protege, Jiang Wei, also known as the prodigy of Tian Shui. Succeeding the will of Zhuge Liang, Jiang Wei continually fought campaigns against the Kingdom of Wei, but was unable to produce satisfactory results. Shu's military power dwindled, and after crowning a new emperor, Wei began to go on the offensive. Jiang Wei put up a lone resistance at Jian Ge, but it proved futile as the Wei forces easily broke through and continued toward Chengdu. At this juncture, Liu Chan was ready to surrender, but Jiang Wei refused to give up. Despite the shortcomings of the Shu emperor, he was not about to let him fall into the hands of the enemy. Alright, so here's the next legend scenario, Jiang Wei scenario, defense at Jiang Ge, and the special rules? Well, there aren't any, so here we go. Alright, the equipment, the weapon, as you know, we have the blink at level 10. The items, it's been a while, but I'll show off exactly what I'm going to be using. So here we go. The bodyguards, I'll leave it 2. The objectives, for now, we have to defend Jian Ge Gate for a set period of time. Pretty much like Zhang Fei's and Jian Wei scenario, where if we allow the time to run out, we win. Note that if I die, we lose. Anyways, the info. For the Shu forces, we have Jiang Wei, which is me, and that's it. For the Wei forces, you have Cao Ren, Zheng He, Xu Zhu, and Shu Huang. Alright, let's do it. So, I brought up the objectives and I said for now, because in the next 5 minutes, maybe a little bit less than that, the objectives will change drastically. I'll talk about that when that person arrives. But you want to defend the gates or try not to have as many troops past these 2 gates. The trick is, as you saw just a second ago, you have to hit the gongs to close the gates. However, once you hit the first gong, the other one on the other side will remain open, and as soon as one gong gets hit, that gate where the gong is, if that makes any fucking sense, will close and the other one will open. So you gotta be careful with that. But right now, I'm gonna go and try to unlock the survival guide, because you could get the survival guide in this stage. All you have to do is defeat the 4 generals that start out over here, so Xu Zhu, Shu Huang, Cao Ren, and Zheng He, and get 150 KOs. And I think you have to do this in under 5 minutes, but don't quote me on that one. Just try to get that done quickly. So Shu Huang's down. I think I defeated Xu Zhu. Yeah, I did.
I don't want to die.
And I'll be blunt, I'm not worried about the gates, and I'm not worried about the troops passing, just because of the real objective. But like I said, I will talk about that when he arrives, as in Liu Chan.
You will learn the beauty and grace of Jiang Ge.
Alright, let's try it. It's been a while since I've dueled someone, so
Cannot lose. I still have much to accomplish.
just keep in mind, like I said before, like I have any other time, you can actually see the Musu gauges, but right out of the gate, they will automatically use it, like so. And as soon as it gets maxed out, expect them to use it. And Zheng He is down. So that's 3 down, 1 more to go.
Beauty never lasts forever.
And here's Cao Ren.
Request a duel.
Alright, that will make things a lot easier.
I cannot lose. I still have much to accomplish.
And like I said before, if they have a maxed out Musu gauge, expect them to use it right away. And he's down.
I would have liked to have seen the chaos end. Enemy officer defeated.
Alright, now let's head over to the gates, because Liu Chan should be appearing really soon. There he is. Okay, so now...
I must surrender to the Wei army.
My lord, please wait. Someone please stop the lord.
As I said before, the objectives will change. And, as you'll see here, now, you need to make sure he doesn't surrender during the allotted time. So, the time will run out for this stage, unlike Jian Wei's and Zhang Fei's, where you could actually end it by either defeating Cao Cao for Zhang Fei's scenario, or allowing Cao Cao to get away from Wan Castle in time in Dian Wei's scenario. But here, completely different. So, we're going to have to let the time run out. But, as I mentioned before, if we allow Liu Chan to surrender, or if he dies, it's game over. So how does that work? Well, first off, he's going to be behind the two gates. Remember I said we had to prevent troops from entering those two gates? Well, now we have to actually keep Liu Chan from coming out. If he does, then you'll have to do a second phase where he'll start going around to respective gates. They will not tell you this. You just got to make sure that he does not go to the designated gate. By doing that, all you have to do is secure the gate that he's going to before he crosses it. If he crosses it, it's game over. There you go. So you have to go back and forth until the time runs out. That is if he managed to keep him in this area here. It's definitely possible, definitely easy to do. Just keep in mind that once you accidentally let him pass, then you're going to have to worry about him going through gates, which is also easy to prevent, but the fact of the matter is you don't want him to get anywhere near here.
It's a dead end.
Also keep in mind you're going to have to trap yourself in there as well, simply for the fact that the survival guide will be here, well, in that area, so... And don't worry about Jiang Ge and Jiang Wei, who just appeared a little bit after Liu Chan did. They will eventually come to us, so don't have to worry about that as well. Even if he kept, the other 4 generals alive, they will also come to us, but I'd rather defeat them now than later. I'm just saying. And there we go. There's the item. Now all I have to do is grab it. Let me wait over here. I'll do that. I'll be able to beat him and get towards the other gate in time. And I definitely want to grab the item. If you're trying to get it on the original disc, if I recall, actually I know for a fact, you have to play the 2 Chiao sisters' tail. In order to get that tail, oh shit. Yeah, let me wait over here now. As I was saying, in order to get that tail, all you have to do is skip the Yellow Turban Menace, but then play the Yellow Turban Fortress and the Yellow Turban Rebellion, if I'm not mistaken. And then it will appear. And then when you get to the Chiao Sisters stage, all you have to do at that point is rescue Da Chiao first, then Chiao Chiao, and then you'll be set. So since there's no dim sum and I already grabbed the Musu wine before Liu Chan even appeared, this is my real objective right now. And I'm not worried about Liu Chan. He'll pretty much do a Dynasty Warriors 7 going straight for the objective, so you don't have to worry about that. He'll bypass the troops, honestly. I'm just letting you know. He might fight them for a little bit, but if you're off screen, he'll go straight for the objective. So alright, now I think it's time to get on my horse. That way I can actually trap him once again, because he's right there. Oh shit. That was close. I mean, keeping him from surrendering is actually pretty easy. It's just, you don't want it to happen. And if you're playing this game for the first time or playing the stage for the first time, you won't know how to really do it once, well, if Liu Chan passes these two gates, you won't know what you need to do in order to stop him from surrendering. So you definitely want to make sure you do that quickly. Otherwise, you'll get a game over.
Why do you insist on serving a lord unworthy of your loyalty? Jiang Wei, come back to Wei! You need not perish with Shu!
This body, this soul, exists for the glory of Shu! I made an oath to the Prime Minister. I cannot lose. Enemy officers defeated!
I'm gonna wait right here. I saw that coming. Also, don't worry about accidentally hitting the gong as soon as you close it. The only way for you to actually open up that gate is if you hit the other gong on the other side. So, alright. I gotta head over there quick. And gotta have fast speed. And I'll continue to defeat Jiang Wei before he heads back. That is if he doesn't get off his horse. Alright, Jiang Wei is down. Now I don't have to worry about any generals anymore, or commanders, or whatever. And I have a minute 40 to go. As I said before, we're gonna have to let the time run out. Let's close that gate quick. I'm not chancing it. And we got one more minute to go. Well, a minute and change. And I brought it up before, and I'll say it again. Once you're about to run out of time, typically you'll see the time going down in red. Obviously, if you run out of time, it's game over. But if you allow the time to run out and it's in blue, with the exception of, I could say, Ma Chao's Legend scenario, that's the only other time I could really say that's the only exception. Because you could possibly lose after the time runs out. Then, if the time runs out and it's in blue, then we win. I mean, 25 seconds, you'll see. And he ain't gonna make it in time, but just to play it safe. And there you go. And that's a win. So that's how you do it. And I brought up before, I'll say it again, if you allow Liu Chan to pass those gates, he'll start heading to an escape point. They won't tell you it, but he'll head in a direction, and there are 3 particular gates that you have to worry about. And if he heads to one gate, you have to secure it before he passes it. Once you secure that gate, then he'll move on to the next gate, and you have to secure it again, and then he'll head on to the 3rd one, try to secure it, and he'll go around a circle. It may look like Liu Shan's going in circles, but the fact of the matter is you will be actually preventing him from surrendering. So you want that to happen. So that is if you allow him to pass. I really didn't want that to happen, obviously, so I didn't. Anyways, enough of that. We got the survival guide. I already have it, but as I said before, in order to get it, you have to get 150 KOs and defeat the 4 starting enemy generals, Xiahou Dun, damn, I just lost my train of thought on that one. But you have to defeat those 4 generals I defeated right in the beginning, and then get 150 KOs. You'll see who it is in a sec. I just lost my train of thought there, and I am just going through a blank. So that's how you get it there. On the original disc, you have to unlock the 2 Chiao Sister stage, and in order to do that, you have to, well, first off, you have to do a Musa mode, and you have to complete the Musa mode 1 time, and then I'm going to correct myself right now, so just give me a second. Skip the Yellow Turban Menace, then play the Yellow Turban Fortress and the Yellow Turban Rebellion, and then you'll get it. And then once you do that, and once you unlock the tail, play the tail, but make sure you rescue Da Chiao first in the 2 Chiao stage, and then Xia Chiao, and then you'll get it. So, anyways, enough of the ramble. Okay, Shu Huang, Shu Zhu, Zheng He, and Sao Ren. Those are the 4 you have to defeat. So, those 4 and 150 KOs. Okay, I'm done with that. Anyways, the KO count is 341. Or where the opponent count is 6. We defeated everybody in the stage. A clear time is 10 minutes exactly because we actually ran out of time. And the point was for me to actually run out of time to win. And we're going to have a lot of points, so bear with me. 7,661 points. Not that that matters because Jiang Wei's rank is at max. Alright, the weapon experience doesn't matter because we have the level 10 weapon. The bodyguards, as you know, I can give 2 shits. The rank, we got an A, I know that for a fact. We'll save, and there you have it. You've been watching my gaming adventures featuring Dynasty Warriors 4. In some cases, Extreme Legends, but for me it's still 4. And I'll see you in the next part where we'll go and complete another Legend Mode scenario. Peace out.